The Sports Scouting Report with Lieber King, brought to you by Harvey Autos in Shreveport, Bossier City, the name you've trusted for years. Geico, the insurance savings you expect. Supreme Chevrolet, expect more from Supreme Automotive Group in Gonzales.
Creed and Creed Law Firm, serious attorneys for serious injuries.
Bollinger Shipyards, 75 years of delivering high-quality vessels. Here's your host, Lieber King.
Hi everyone, Lieber King, your host of Sports Scouting Report podcast, also owner of Louisiana Football Magazine since 1997, promoting all the high schools. Today's show's Carver High School. Great high school, got a lot of tradition. Marshall Falk, everybody remembers Marshall Falk. L. Page, who coaches at John F. Kennedy right now, the head coach. We can go on and on and on, and there's a lot of great players that come out of the program. We're going to interview a couple of the players. We've got the new head coach, who I know from when he was at Livingston Academy in New Orleans as an assistant. He's coached some college football, and we'll be right back.
Listen, whatever you're driving right now, Tommy Harvey wants it. Bring it in to Harvey Subaru, Lexus of Shreveport, Bossier City, or John Harvey Toyota. They're paying big bucks for all trades right now. They'll cut you a check right there. Tell them Lee sent you.
Welcome back, Lieber King, your host. If you're watching this and you like the show, Carver High School, we're going to do a preview. I've already interviewed the coach. We're going to do a preview on the whole team, like all the teams that we interviewed today. 300 high schools. It's digital now. Go to lafootballmagazine.com. We give the kids the business card. On the back's our website and also our TV show. And I want to go ahead and introduce the head coach, who I love talking to. He talks my language. He coached a little college ball. He played some ball.
Yes, sir.
Louise Figg. Coach
Yes, sir.
Figg, how you doing, man?
How you doing? How you doing?
Just named coach. Tell everybody when you were named head coach at Carver.
I received the phone call 4:04 on January 7th.
Your background, you were coaching a little college ball for a while.
Yep, I was coaching in a Division III school in Reading, Pennsylvania, Albright College, back in my hometown, Reading, Pennsylvania. Bunch of great kids, great atmosphere. I wish them the best. Really wish them the best.
I think I'll tell you way back. I did work at Juniata, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
I lived in Philly.
Yep.
I worked around Harrisburg.
Okay.
You know all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, yes, sir.
And there's some good football in Philly.
Oh, yeah, we can play some ball now. We can play some ball up north.
Not just basketball.
Yeah, we got a little bit of everything.
Home of Kobe Bryant, the late Kobe Bryant from Philly.
Yep.
You know that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He was in high school when I was working up there. That's
okay.
how long. Gatz.
Okay.
Simon
Gratz.
Simon
Yes,
Gratz.
sir. With Rasheed Wallace.
Rasheed Wallace.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
another
Yes,
big
sir.
name.
Yeah, no doubt.
Coach, tell everybody, Coach Louise, how did you end up in Louisiana? Tell your story. How did you end up here?
Oh, man.
Being from PA.
Yeah, no. Was coaching, got done playing. I was in the Arena League for a bunch of years and just, trying to figure it out. And I just, football's always just been a part of my life. And it's just, showing me everything that it could ever show me. I saw Speedy Knowles' highlight tape.
In the car, yeah.
And I said, whoa, what is this? And then just started looking for jobs and jumped on the plane. My girlfriend at the time, wife, got a job down here, so we just packed it up and we rolled.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Now you plan it back. You came
yes,
back.
Sir. Yes, sir.
You went back to Albright in PA, and then you came back again.
Well, my family was still here. We were still here, and I was living up there, flying back and forth. It was tough on them. They're soldiers. But it was this is home. Once I bought a home here, this is home.
You're the new head coach at Carver.
Yes, sir.
The Rams have had a great storied career with the Wayne Reese Sr., whose son's here, the late Wayne,
absolutely.
who did a phenomenal job at Carver.
Absolutely.
And Coach Marshall Falk and a lot of great players. They had a bunch of
Coach
good
Jack.
LSU.
Can't forget about Coach Jack.
Yeah, Coach Jack Phillips and a bunch of other ones that went through there. But during my heyday of the Rams, have always, the green and the different color jerseys. I mean, it's kind of like Miami colors, man.
Yeah, we got the orange and green.
In your short time with the kids, and we're gonna have a couple of your players come up,
yes, sir.
And we're gonna talk to them. But what do you think of the program? Just getting to know the team.
I have a single daughter.
Okay.
The moment I signed that contract, I just picked up 45 sons.
There you go.
And that's how I treat them. I treat them as if they were living in my house, living by my rules, and I'm just trying to make them young men. And that's the big thing. The big thing is just building that relationship about life.
Yeah.
You know, getting them to see the bigger picture and how, you know, football correlates with it.
And I want to throw some stuff out there. Carver has a current starting linebacker for Ole Miss.
Oh, yeah, Duke Coleman.
Duke Coleman.
Came to me as a freshman when I was coaching at Carver before as an assistant. Coach, I play safety. I said, Duke, and I patted him on the back. I said, D-line's right over there.
Right. And, your body type.
Yeah,
that's where you're going.
It paid off for him. But now he's playing Mike, and a bunch of NFL teams have sent letters for interest. So I think Duke's going to be playing football a little longer.
Mag's about 230, 6'2", can run 4.5 still, and
hardest worker in the room.
One of them outside linebacker DN / pass rushers.
Yes, sir. I mean, short story. We started looking at him at Mike linebacker in practice, and we're like, okay, if things happen, if we have to move a guy, he's comfortable here. And I looked at one of my coaches, Alonzo Horton, and I said, he's going to end up playing Mike linebacker in college.
You saw the upstage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, when he was like 180, 190, you see it, you know.
Yeah, it's just a feel. You get a feel, and you know, if you're a ball player, you get it, and you see it.
Coach, any final thoughts? Tell everybody any shout outs to anybody from where you are today as a coach.
Oh,
anybody you want to mention?
Wow, the coaching community that got me here. I mean, the first person that pops in my head. I got to think about James Martinez, was my first head coach, really showed me the ropes. Then, you know, it trickles down to you got Nick Foster, who, you know, just held me so accountable.
And Coach L.B. Landry.
Yes, sir. And was always pushing me and like, what's next? What's more?
Yeah.
How do we do better? But, you know, two others I got to talk about Devon Francois. Man, it was a pleasure working for that guy. He is just
now the head coach at Livingston.
Yeah, the head coach at Livingston. They're rolling.
Former Edna Carr player.
Oh, absolutely. And then the last person I want to mention, Brock Hayes, has just been an encyclopedia.
He's a great O-line coach at Edna Carr. Yeah, he's
now back here at Tulane, the running back coach, and he is just any moment I have anything, it's just like I can text him and it's like he's standing in the room with me. That's how fast he replies. So he's always had my back, and I'm super appreciative to have him in my coaching family.
Tell everybody before we go, how long was your Arena League career? And in your position, would you play?
Man, I played Jack, 4 teams, 6 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah. So.
Do they have a pension?
No, I don't have a pension, Coach.
Man, I wish they did, man. 6 years. That's a lot of wear and tear, but you loved it. To play Arena League,
absolutely. To get up, and I tell my boys all the time, man, I was just blessed. You know, wake up, work out, play football. No, that was the life.
Fig, thank you, man.
No,
Good luck to you.
Mr. Lee. Yes,
Good luck to you. We got you guys coming up, and we're going to talk to them. Carver High School. We got some other shows today. Booker T. Washington. We got Willow. We got other schools we're going to interview, and I'm just happy to be in New Orleans to give these kids some exposure, and we'll be right back.
Supreme Chevrolet. Expect more from Supreme Automotive Group in Gonzales.
Welcome back. You met Coach Fig, who's the head coach at Carver, new head coach. Not new to New Orleans, but a Reading, Pennsylvania native. And, oh, man, I just love the football in this country and appreciate guys like that for helping kids. And we got his quarterback we're gonna talk to now, Jaden Verrett. Jaden, good. Thanks for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me.
Third-year starter. Saw you play in person last year, Sandoval, early in the year.
Yeah.
And you got a really good arm.
Appreciate that.
You're pretty calm, too. I notice you don't get rattled very much. Coach said that there's a lot of new guys coming up that have bought in. What do you think of these new guys, and how excited are you about the new players?
I'm very excited about the new players. I feel like they got a lot of potential because all of them young, but every day I go to practice, I work with them, and I feel like as day by day go, we're going to get better.
6'1", 175, probably play at 180 this year by fall. What do you think about some of your teammates, and what do you think about college? What do you think about playing college football?
College football is a big dream of mine. I got a few schools that I'm looking at, but whatever school offers the best, I'm going to go there and I'm going to just play ball.
Still wide open going in your senior year, right?
Yeah.
Jaden, good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Good to meet you in person. One of the top sleeper quarterbacks in the state out of the New Orleans area, Carver High School, Jaden Verrett. We'll be back with one of his teammates in just a minute.
Creed & Creed Law Firm. Serious attorneys, serious injuries.
Welcome back. Lee Burkeen, your host. We got one more kid to interview for Carver. He's a 4-year starter, Earl Catchings the third, but you know, it's very interesting. I don't know a lot of kids that own 3 horses, but this guy owns 3 horses, and he's serious about it. Actually, he wants to be involved in that when his football career is over. But I want to introduce Earl Catchings. Earl, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, sir. How you doing?
Good, man. I saw you play last year, and I saw you play as a junior. I saw you play as a sophomore, and I saw you play as a freshman. And every year that goes by, I'm like, man, this guy, it seems like you've been there for like 10 years, but you've been a leader. And I've noticed everything you do, even in warm-ups, is full blast. You can just tell you don't play, you're serious, and the guys, I think that carries over to your teammates. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I really,
kind of fit you a little bit? Was all right?
Yeah.
I mean, where do you get that from? Because you're like the model coach's dream football player. Sure, don't know what to say. Yeah. How does it make you feel to know that you are a leader of the team? What do you think about that?
I feel like I have a chance for people to look up to me. Like, I can really help them on their journey. It's awesome.
I mean, you're 6 foot tall, about 280, but can move. I mean, you're quick. You know, you can really get it. And I tell college coaches all the time, your coach knows this, but there's some guys that are just different, and you forget about height, you forget about weight. If you can move a certain way and you give the certain effort, you're that guy. But in our magazine, you're going to be pointed out that way, by the way. As one of the sleeper centers / guards in the state, which you do for Carver High School. And I want to tell you, I didn't know this about you, but I see the cowboy hat. You're not just wearing it just for show.
Sir.
You're a true cowboy.
Yes, sir.
What's it like to own 3 horses?
A lot of hard work.
Feed them?
Yeah.
Take care of them?
Yes,
Got to check on one every day?
Yes.
I only know this because I know people that own horses.
Yeah.
And I've been to a stable a couple of times. I'm like, I don't know how you guys do it. And they're very aware of who they know and don't know, right?
Most definitely, yes.
So your horses, y'all got this bond, I guess, of like a cat or a dog with a human being, huh?
Yes, sir.
These guys weigh what? 700-800 pounds or more?
Mine's probably 900 plus.
Cool. How often you take them out, ride these horses every day, or?
I try to go twice a week.
You got a stable?
Yeah. Punch Train Oak Stables.
Man, that's neat. I tell you, man, that's good stuff. It's good stuff. What made you? How long have you been involved with the horses and this type of stuff?
About 4 years now.
Okay. Your dad, is he into this too, or is it just you?
Nah, just me.
Just you, man. I think that's great. There was a linebacker from East Feliciana 7 years ago we interviewed, Kendall Beckwith. He was a 3rd-round pick of the Buccaneers. He had 7 horses. And he was more worried about the horses than at LSU. And I was like, man, I admire that. And now what he's doing now, he's got a stable. I think he's got 20 horses. I need to introduce you to Kendall Beckwith because he came on our show and he made All-American at LSU as a linebacker. And you're the only other kid that I've interviewed that's into the horses like this. Now, what are their names? We're going to give you horses a plug. What's their names?
Honeybun, Bear, and Blake.
You came up with all those names?
Yeah.
When you call them, it's like a cat or a dog, they know?
Yeah, come straight to me.
What do you feed them?
12-8.
What was
it's
that?
Called 12-8, and it's mixed with country acres.
Wow. And so that's not hay, right? That's something else?
Yeah, that's something else. That's feed.
Feed, okay. Man, I'm impressed. What's your goal this year in football at Carver? What's your goal? I mean, this is it. This is your 4th year to start.
My goal is to come out of high school with my diploma and also to make it to college.
Man, that's great stuff. Well, how you like your new coach, Coach Fig?
Love Coach Fig. Love him.
Tough guy.
Yeah.
And not new to New Orleans. He's been around a little bit here.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to college coaches to recruit you? I mean, you want to play college ball.
Yes, sir.
You want to say anything to them?
Don't miss your opportunity.
Don't overlook you, right?
Yes, sir.
Watch your film. See what you do. Don't get it caught up in the list and stars, and go to a game like I did and watch what you can do. Man, good luck to you.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you. Earl Ketchings the third, senior coming up at Carver High School, 4-year starter, leader, as you can tell. And he might be running a Kentucky Derby one day. You never know, man. This guy's, he's serious, and I appreciate him being on. I appreciate the Coach Fig. Appreciate the quarterback who we interviewed from Carver, who's Verrett, who's a good player. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching the Sports Scouting Report with Lieber King.